So guys, welcome back to today's class. If you're joining us right on YouTube, and if today is your first time you join our channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and ensure you click that bell icon so that you can be notified anytime we upload any new content. So I really welcome you guys to today's class. If today is your first time you joining our channel, joining our Sunday training, please type in one in the chat. If today is the first time you will joining our Sunday's class, please type in one in the chat. Type in one in the chat. Okay. Inia Basi, you're mostly welcome. Mr. Kenny Basi, I welcome you guys to our Sunday's class. Here we go. This is where we take random subject concerning forex, and we make sure we teach this to your understanding. So this class holds every Sunday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8 p.m. GMT. Okay, this is where we take random subject as I've said. So every Sunday you want to be here to learn something new, and this training has really helped a lot of people. All right, it has really helped a lot of people grow. Okay, we give quality training here every Sunday. Okay, but the only difference is that we take random subjects, and our Sunday training is capped 1 hour. We usually take it between 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and we are done. All right, so I welcome you guys to King FX Trading Mastery. If this is your first time, so if you have not joined our channel, our YouTube channel, you quickly want to go right now, go and join that. So on our channel, you can be able to uh, check and look out for all the previous class we've had, so you can be part of this family fully. So with that, you can be able to learn something new concerning our based on the previous classes we've had. So let's get started in today's class. Let's get started. So what are we going to talk about today? Today I've come to to share something really amazing with you concerning that popular strategy that we guys, a lot of us have been using, known as the King strategy. All right, known as the King strategy. We have bunch of videos concerning this strategy. We have taken bunch of training concerning this strategy on how we can use this strategy to make profit. All right, this is a public strategy that anyone can use. Both the newbie, intermediate, and the professional can use this to make money. Okay, if you really want to learn more about this strategy, please go on our channel. Just type in King strategy. Type in King strategy. You see several videos, right? That will that's going to show you how to enter all the parameters, how to set up the moving averages, how to set up the RSI and the stochastic and the trading condition. All right. But for the purpose of this class, I am going to take a quick I'm going to take 5 to 10 minutes to explain more about the on how to set up the moving averages and the and other indicators. All right, before I share something really important with you about today's class. All right, so now this is the King strategy, is the combination of the moving averages and RSI and stochastic. So like I said, please, you need to take your time to watch some of the videos we have so that you can have better understanding about this strategy. Okay, so as you can see right in front of me, we have three moving averages. Okay, the first one right here is known as the 120 moving average. All right, this is used to filter the trend. All right, to be able to tell us where the trend is going, either to the upside or to the downside. All right, and here we have another two moving averages. The blue one right here is known as the 12 exponential moving average, all right? While the black one is known as 5 exponential moving average, all right? 5 exponential moving average, while the blue is 12 exponential moving average. And the red one you're looking at is 120 exponential moving average. Like I said, the 120 is just to filter the trend to be able to tell us if we are to look for a buy or to look for a sell. Now, how do we use the 120 moving average? We only want to take a buy if if we only want to take a buy once price, the candlestick are above the 120 moving average. We only want to look for a buy entry. But in this case, where the candles and the two moving averages are below the 120 moving average, we only want to look for a sell. I hope this is very, very clear. So now, how do we look for a sell or a buy? We only want to look for a sell when we have the cross between the 5 and 12 moving average. Okay? Once the 5 crosses the 12 moving average from the upside to the downside, in this case right here, okay, in this instance, you can see we have the cross between the 5 and 12 moving average, while the cross from the 5 moving average crosses the 12 from the upside to the downside. So we want to take a sell trade once we see the cross to the downside. I hope this is clear. So that is the sell bias right there. So for the buy bias, we only want to look out for, okay, the cross right here, okay, the cross between the 5 and 12 moving average. In a situation where the black line, the black moving average crosses the blue moving average, all right? So, but we want to be sure that the two moving average, the black and the blue, including some of the candles, are above the red line. Are above the red moving average. I hope this is clear. So in this instance right here, where we have the cross, we only want to take a buy. I hope this is clear. All right. Now, with that in mind, we also have a filter time frame. All right. For this explanation, right now, 1 hour is considered as our entry time frame, which means we are taking our trade on 1 hour. All right. We also have a filter time frame. A filter time frame is known as the higher time frame. All right. What do I mean by that? Let me go back to the beginning so I can be able to understand it very well. So now let's assume we want to take a trade on 1 hour. All right. We want to take our trade on 1 hour. We want to be able to use a filter time frame. All right. The filter time frame is just the next hour above the entry time frame. Now in this case, we have for example, we have chosen 1 hour as our entry time frame, which is the time we want to use to trade. Now H4 is going to be our filter time frame, since we have chosen 1 hour as our entry time frame. So H4 is going to be our filter time frame. So if we are to use H4 as our entry time frame, D1 is going to be our filter time frame. I hope you understand. All right. And if we are to use 15 minutes, please use 1 hour as your filter time frame. I'm going to explain more on that under 2 minutes right about now. If you are to use 15 minutes as your entry time frame, you want to trade on 15 minutes, you will have to use 1 hour as your filter time frame. So now let's proceed. Let me explain more about the filter time frame. Now, before we take a trade, now on this note, let me try to put something right here. This is where we have the cross, right? This is where on this vertical line, this is where we have the cross. Now, before we take this trade, we have seen the cross. The cross says that we should go in. But before we go in, we have already seen that the 120 moving average is above the 5 and 12 moving average and is above the candles. This tells us that we should look for a sell, right? But before we look for a sell, we also want to confirm the trend on higher time frame. All right? We want to confirm the time frame because higher time frame supersedes lower time frame. All right, which means lower time frame is eventually going to dance to what the higher time frame is telling us. I don't know if you are getting that explanation, guys. For those of you who are new to this strategy, I don't know, we had a lot of explanation on this strategy. Don't worry, once you go through all the rest video, you will definitely understand. Okay, so now for us to take this trade, right, look at where I have this vertical line. This is where I have the cross. We are looking for a sell because 120 moving average is also above the candles and is above the 5 and 12 moving average, above the smaller moving average. Now, before we take this trade, we want to confirm this same trend. Okay, this 120 moving average on H4. Now, let me switch to H4, which is the future time frame. Look at on future time frame is telling us that the pair is going down. All right, the same thing we have on H1. So it's telling us that it's going down. So we want to see the same thing, the same direction we have on the 120 moving average. The same direction must be on the same direction that we have on H1. Okay, you can see H1 is telling us that price is going down according to the 120 moving average. So H4 must also tell us the same thing. So if H4 is different from H1, which is our entry time frame, it means there is no correlation between the two time frame. The two time frame do not agree on the same direction. So we want to avoid such trade. I hope you understand. So the two time frame H1 and H4 must show to us that price is going down. So if H4 says price is going up, where we have the two moving average and the price above the 120 moving average on H4, and on H1 is saying that it's going down, it means both time frame do not agree. We have to stay away. But in this case right now, we can see price is heading down on 120 moving average. Okay, and now on H4, which is the future time frame, is also heading down. It's telling us that look, we should look for a sell. It's good for us to take the sell trade, right? I hope this is clear. So now, once we have the cross, after the cross, we take our sell trade, right? Right where where I have this horizontal line, and you can see the next thing that happened right after that, a drop. All right, dropped 63 pips drop. Okay, risking about 15 or 20 pips, between 15 and 20 pips. So that was about 1 to 3 or more profit. I hope this is clear. Now it does not stop there. We have been able to confirm this. We need to confirm on all other indicators, because the Bible says in the mouth of two or three, the truth is established. And when it comes to indicator trading, you don't want to use one or two. You want to be able to collect 3 conferences, 4 conferences, 5 conferences to agree on the same time before you can be sure that, see, it's a good one for you to take the trade. Reason is that indicators are lagging. Indicators are lagging, which means indicators are following price. This is what price does that indicators will react to. I don't know if you are following, guys. If you are with me on the same page, type in yes, guys. If you are with me on the same page, type in yes. Guys, if you're following, if what I'm sharing with you is making some sense and you really understand what I'm sharing with you, type in yes in the chat. If you have any question, please put it right there. I know we have a lot of new people. That's why I decided to take uh, this from to touch more on this so that you can have some sense of belonging. Okay, that's good. Now, with that, we already the moving average is already telling us that it's a good one to sell. The first thing we want to look out for is the H4. Once we see the cross right here, okay? The next thing we want to look out for is the H4 to confirm the 120 moving average, which is the red moving average. Now, once the red moving average tells us the same thing, the H4, the H1 rather, is telling us, then it's a good one. But remember, you don't want to, once you come to the filter time frame, you don't want to do anything with the 5 and 12 moving average. The only thing you want to check on your filter time frame is the 120 moving average. Is just to tell you the direction. If the direction is going the same way with your entry time frame, that is the only thing you want to check. Okay, only the 120 moving average. All right. So now coming to the entry time frame, we can see that we have to look for a sell. Now it does not stop there. We also have RSI and stochastic. So RSI and stochastic is an additional confirmation to us, okay, which means they must agree with the moving average, the RSI and stochastic. The three of them, all of them must agree at the same spot, okay? They must agree at the same spot before we take the trade. Now, on this same spot, we have RSI. Let me talk about RSI first. RSI, the settings for RSI is period 21. All right, period 21. Normally on RSI is like a swing, okay, where we have overbought, oversold, okay, but we are not using overbought and oversold level. Overbought is the 70, while the oversold is the 30 line, as you can see, but we are not using that. We want to be able to divide uh, we want to be able to divide it into two. We are using level 50. Okay, level 50. What does that mean? Once we see the level 50, we see the RSI below the level 50, which is the middle line. Let me try to remove the 70 and 30 so it can be more clearer. Okay, guys, look at it. This is the 50. So we only want to use the 50 level. Okay, 50 level is like dividing 100 into 2 from 0 to 100. When we divide it to 2, you guys know it's 50. So now this is it. Once the RSI line is below the 50, it confirms that price is going down. Once the RSI line is below the 50, it confirms that price is going down. Once the price, the RSI is above the 50, in this case right here, it confirms to us that price is heading up. I don't know if you are getting it now. It means that we should look for a buy. Okay, once all other indicators agree in the same direction. I hope you understand that. Now, coming back to this level, on this vertical line is where we should take our trade after the cross has happened. After this vertical line, on this very candle that I'm pointing the mouse to. Right? Now, on this same level, before you take the trade, you also want to check where is your RSI. Now, RSI has confirmed to us that price is below 50, which tells us that it's truly on the downside. Price is going down. It means RSI condition has been met. So if on this spot RSI is above the 50 level, then you want to stay away from the trade. It means there is no agreement between RSI and all other indicators. So all other indicators must agree. RSI must agree. The cross of 5 and 12 must agree. The 120 moving average must also agree. I hope this is very, very clear, guys. I hope this is very, very clear. If this is clear, please type in clear in the chat. If this is clear to you, please type clear in the chat. Somebody said, what are the parameters in setting up the EMA? See, everything is explained in all our previous video. Okay, let me try to look for a link for you where you can. Everything is applied to close EMA. We have a bunch of videos. Don't worry, just after this class, go on our channel, make sure you subscribe, look for the King strategy. You will see several videos, okay, from there. So you can take your time to watch them one after the other, okay? You will understand all the trading conditions, the parameters, the settings, anything you need to know, right? Somebody said not clear. Okay, please tell us what is not clear so I can take few seconds or a minute to re-explain that. So now, just a moment, guys. Trying to look for the video for you, but let's keep moving. Before we end the session, I'll get you the video. So now this is it. So this is the first entry you want to take. All right. Once you see these three things, you see that on your filter time frame is telling you that price is going down. Okay, coming to your entry time frame, you see that the 120 moving average is also going down. That is condition number 2. Condition number 3, the cross between the 5 and 12 moving average from the upside to the downside. That is condition number 3. Condition number 4, RSI is below the 50 line. That is condition number 4. So after this condition number 4, you want to take your trade, take your sell trade after the close of the candle that initiates the cross between 5 and 12 moving average. Take your sell trade. Now, that is your first entry. I'm going to talk about stochastic right now. Stochastic is there to tell us the continuation entry. Let's, for example, you miss a trade in between, you miss this entry, okay? We can take a continuation entry through the stochastic. Stochastic is used to take the continuation, but this is implemented just to be able to help the newbie, those who cannot really recognize candlestick pattern. All right, I'm going to explain that under 2 minutes before I share the vital part of this training with you again. For those of us who have been using this strategy, okay, we have a bunch of videos that can help you, do well with this strategy. Trust me, those who have been using this can testify to this. Okay, so now what is the continuation? Look at this area right here, guys. Right at this place, we have the cross. Let's, for example, we have taken a trade at this level. Okay, we have taken a trade at this level, this place. Now, if you miss this trade, you can see all conditions met right here. Okay, all conditions has been met right here. Okay, let's, for example, we have checked the H4. The H4 tells us that we should take the sell trade, and H1 says we should go in as well. Look at the cross. The cross has happened. Let's, for example, you are not there when this cross happened. For example, you are not there when this cross happened. Now, you have missed this trade. You can see, you have missed this trade. Once you miss this trade, don't panic. You want to wait for the continuation. You want to wait for the continuation. Where is the continuation? This is the continuation area, all right? You want to wait for price to pull back. You want to wait for it to pull back into the 5 and 12 moving average. You want to wait for price to pull back, okay, or retest. Once you see the retest, price comes back into the 5 and 12 moving average. You want to wait for a bearish continuation candle, Okay, a bearish continuation candle. In this case, look at this. We have bearish engulfing on where I have this cross right now. Okay, you can see this green candle and this red candle. This is bearish engulfing candle. Okay, after this candle tells us that we should take a continuation trade. For those of you who can recognize candlestick pattern very well, okay, so this is the this is where you have to take the continuation. I hope you understand this, guys. Okay, now once you have something like this, once you check your RSI, automatically you will see that your RSI is below the 50 line. Okay, you must also check your RSI right on this place. Let me put this vertical line right here. Okay, after the close of the bearish engulfing candle, you also want to check your RSI. Is my RSI below the 50? 90 to 95% of the time, once you see the continuation entry, RSI will be below the 50. All right, and automatically your 120 moving average price will be below it, both on the filter time frame and your entry time frame. So you only want to be concerned with your RSI, but 90% of the time you will also see the RSI below the 50 line. Okay, now so that is the continuation. All right, for those who can use the candlestick pattern. But if you do not understand how to use candlestick pattern, that is where the stochastic comes into play. All right, we implemented the stochastic just in the interest of the newbie, those who are totally new. You don't understand candlestick pattern, you can still use this strategy. All right, pending the time you understand candlestick pattern. And does not really mean you have to learn how to use the candlestick pattern before you can use this strategy. So now, how can you use the stochastic? Right on this note, after you see that price is pulling back, okay, price is pulling back into the moving average, you want to pay close attention to your stochastic. You want to be able to see your stochastic, okay, the moment the blue, is it blue or green, on the stochastic crosses from the upside to the downside. Okay, you can see this is where the crosses happen on the stochastic, right here. I think this place, this is where the cross happen. You can see the stochastic. So after the cross of the stochastic to the downside, then you take your continuation trade. I hope this is clear. Now we have a cross right here on the stochastic. We also have another cross right here after this very candle on this one. You can see. So that is where you keep taking your continuation entry. Now another continuation entry has happened right here. Good, this is a good one to explain the whole thing more. Look at, after the cross on the stochastic, the continuation entry has showed up right here. How you can see, so you can see the cross on the stochastic. After the cross, you take your sell trade. You only want to put your stop loss above the last high. Okay, your stop loss above here, then ride your trade to the downside. I don't know if this is clear to you guys. Please let me know if this is clear to you. Let me know if this is clear to you. Somebody said RSI and EMA confirming entry. Yes, confirming the first entry. Okay, because stochastic is used for the continuation entry. All exponential, all moving averages are exponential. All of them are exponential. Don't worry, once you watch one or two videos concerning this strategy, you will understand it very well. But I'm going to look for the video that explains more about the parameters. I'm going to look that for give that to you before we end this session. Okay, everything about take profit and stop loss is discussed. Don't worry, this class is not to discuss all of that. So we already have over 2 videos on that. Okay, don't worry. Okay, there is no way you will not understand this strategy once you watch all the videos. We have several videos that explain different ways you can use this strategy. You can we have the one that you can how to combine the what's it called, Fibonacci. Fibonacci. So what I'll be sharing with you today is another way to confirm your entry, to confirm your trade, that okay, if I should take this trade, I'm most likely going to be in profit. That is well how we keep, improving on this strategy, and it has been really, really awesome so far. Trust me, okay, because this strategy is, just for everyone, intermediate, newbie, professionals. I personally have an account that I'm using for this strategy alone. Apart from other strategy like this sniper entry and all of that, I have an account dedicated for this strategy. So I'll be able to monitor the progress and all of that. So I hope this whole explanation is clear to you guys. This is just a brief explanation, okay? Just to be able to walk you into the new uh development I want to share with you concerning this strategy. Please let me know if this is clear. If my explanation so far concerning this is clear to you, you can understand everything I have shared with you, please let me know. Please let me know, let me know, everybody. I want you to type in something in the chat. You see, the goal is to be sure that this is clear. You see, one of the things all our students like the way we teach is that when we teach you guys, and let's, for example, we have 20 students in a class right now. For example, if one person is not cleared about one particular thing, we want to move forward. We will make sure that person understand that particular thing before we can move to the next thing. You can inquire that from any of our uh, current or past students who have passed through any of our class. That's the way we operate, because the goal is to be sure that everyone understands the concept and the explanation before we move to the next thing. So I'm happy you guys, you really, really understand the whole explanation. So now let's move further. 2 seconds, guys. So now let's move further. So I want to be able to share something with you, how to combine the king strategy uh with market structure. This is a very, very simple way, and these are one of the things that I and a lot of our students have been using to make money with this strategy alone. I do tell a lot of people that the more you know in forex, the more you know in the financial market, the more you make money. I tell people, never will I lose my money into the financial market again. That era has gone. And a lot of our students are also doing the same thing right now. So and I want everyone to do the same thing. So the more you learn, the more you know. Don't just, okay, I learned this system is working. Fine. The system that is working for you, keep using it. But besides, you want to keep learning. Okay? You want to keep up with your learning so that you can have something new into your knowledge. Okay? During that period, you can be able to develop and go wide. I've said this several times. There is no strategy that I cannot trade profitably. If you are using a strategy and the strategy is not delivering, you only need to tweak that strategy, twist it. You either remove one thing or add something to it, or check your entry and exit. That is it. All strategies are good. The only problem is how you use the strategy. But there are strategies that delivers more than others. So the job of this that is a trend following strategy. It's a trend following strategy. When market is not trending, you won't take a trade. But there are times that this strategy uh, may not be so consistent, but it is rare. Maybe once in 4 months, and that will happen within probably in 1 week, in a week or few days. So with money management, you'll be able to scale through. In the beginning of this month, our market was changing direction. So there was no much trade, and we couldn't take much trade. So with that alone, after that, from the second week, we've been seeing that, trend. Market has been trending. So that is it. So let's go back to what I want to share with you now. The market structure says this. Let me quickly share something with you on the. Let me see if I can bring up trading view. Okay, so now this is it. This is the market structure, or this how market structure works. We want to be able to see something like this. For those of you who are familiar with market structure, this is what you want to be able to see. Once you're familiar with market structure, it's going to help you more on how to use this strategy. All right, this is how market structure works in the case of an uptrend. Okay, we've been discussing downtrend. Sorry, let me try to bring it down to the downtrend. We've been discussing downtrend. I don't want to, Okay, this is it, guys. So in the case of downtrend, lower lows and lower high. So once you see a level get broken, this place get broken, it tells us that we should continue to look for a sell. So we only want to take a sell in a market structure when you have a structure being broken. Look at, all right? We have this structure broken already. We have this low broken, okay, and it went back up, broken. So once you see this low, once market goes back up, on its way down, you want to enter, because the breaking of structure right here, the break of structure right here confirms to us that, see, once market is coming down, we have higher possibility of winning the trade. All right, that is what we want to combine into the strategy. Now let me look out for more way to explain this better so that you can understand. Now look at, hold on guys, let me look out for a good structure. Okay, now let's make use of this area. This is a clear area where we have to look for a sell. All right, now let's say this place we already have a we already have a cross right here. Okay, after this cross, price went down. Look at, before this vertical line, this is where we have the price. Okay, before we take this trade, we want to be sure that, okay, how can we add all other confluence to this that can tell us that, okay, this trade is ready to go in our favor. All right, so we want to be able to check the last low. Where is the last low? This is the last low. We can see the structure has been broken right here. So we want to be able to see that the next structure has been broken, which is this low. So once you see any break of structure, 80% of the time, once you take the trade right here, is going to deliver. And as you can see, after the cross right here, price went down. We're going to look out for more explanation. Now, on this, right from this place, we have a cross right here. We have a cross right here. So we want to be able to look out for a break of structure. This may not be clear to some of you, okay, but for those who are experienced, will be able to take this trade. All right, now there's another break of structure right here. Look at, all right, this is the entry. This is the entry. Look at, there's a break of structure right there. Look at this candle and this one. Can you see where I have this vertical line? Let me try to zoom out. Look at, you can see this has broken this structure. It has gone, this one has gone below this one. This is a break of structure. Okay, this tells us that it's going to come, the stick price is going to come down. Once the next cross to the downside happens, it's going to come down, despite the fact that bullish engulfing candlestick appeared right here. This is just a fake out to fake some people out, that okay, to deceive some people that price is ready to go up. Okay, if this happens, it may only go up further. It may only go up further, but eventually it's still going to come down. It's still going to come down because we've seen a break of structure right here. I don't know if you're getting this logic right. You getting this logic very well, guys. So the break of structure is one of the most important thing we want to look out for when we are using this strategy. So before you take any trade, you just want to add confidence to it. All right. In the case of USD pairs, USD pairs has been trending the last few days, the last 3 days. But now we can see there is no much pullback, but market kept on, moving in the same direction of the USD. So no much pullback, but market kept on breaking the structure and kept going down. Now look at this place right now. You can see another pull down around this place. A break of structure has happened. This structure has been broken. This one right here broke this one. Okay, this confirms to us that when we see the next cross, we should go in. And now we have taken the trade right here. It went down. This move right here has broken this one again. Let me put in another one. Okay, you can see this one right here has broken this one again. So when we see another cross, it tells us that we should go in. So the break of this structure also confirms the continuation entry right here. Okay, the break of this structure, the break of this very structure confirms this continuation entry. Okay, either we see continuation or we see a fresh cross. Anyone that happens after the break of structure, it will be a good trade. I am not saying it is 100%, guys. Don't misunderstand me. Nothing is 100% in Forex. If anyone says it's 100%, it's a pure lie. There will be a time that that particular strategy we have a losing streak. So it is not 100%. If it can never give you 100% continuously for life. It is not 100%. So now, the break of this structure confirms to us that the continuation entry right here has higher possibility of pushing down. Okay, so even if we have a cross between the 5 and 12 moving average and it went up, let's say it goes up right here. Okay, on its way down, it's a good one for us to take. All right, either continuation entry or fresh entry. Fresh entry is what I mean by having the 5 and 12 moving average crosses each other to the downside. I don't know if you are with me, guys. Fresh entry is when we have the 5 and 12 moving average crosses up, then on its way down, we take it. That is fresh entry. So the continuation is just where we have the stochastic or the candlestick pattern. So you can see after the candlestick pattern and the cross between the stochastic happened. Okay, so if you can't understand the candlestick pattern, this is the bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. So for those who can't understand the candlestick pattern, so the stochastic is the clear one for you to take the trade. I hope you understand this. So the break of structure is what we want to look out for. I hope this is clear. So let's look out for more explanation. Let's look out for more. Let me look out for more trade. This is a demo account. Trying out something like this on me, so I think it's working. And as a matter of fact, I like to analyze on demo accounts. So demo accounts has the best server. So, but most people don't know. Just pardon me, guys. Just pardon me. Okay, let's make use of this in the case of an uptrend. Okay, now Sorry guys, I got booted out. I think it's network right there. So we are back. I hope you can see my screen. So let's go back. Let's quickly make an uptrend entry. So look at this, guys. For example, sorry, the first thing that happened right here is this. Look at, we have the cross between the 5 and 12 moving average. Okay. Now we are set to take a trade right on this place. Right here. Okay, after the close of this very candle, we are set to take a trade. But before we take this trade, we want to check our filter time frame. Filter time frame, look at this, 4 hours. So on the same spot where I have the vertical line, I want to check my 120 moving average. All right. So now, okay, look at 120 moving average says that price is definitely going up, just the same way H1 is telling us. Okay, so on filter time frame, it says that it's good for a buy. Now coming back to the entry time frame, you can see right now we also have the 120 moving average clearly below the price, and the 5 and 12 moving average is also above. So after this candle, we check our RSI. So RSI is also above the 50 line. Let me remove the 30 so that you guys can see it clearly. So RSI is also above the 50 line. I hope you can see. So we take our trade after the close of this candle. Okay, after the close of this candle, you can see right after that, price went up around 110 pips. Okay, so we take your trade where we have this horizontal line. Your stop loss is going to be at the last low. So this is the last low. Your stop loss is going to be below this place. Okay, for the person that was asking this. So your stop loss will be below this low. Okay, so you ride your trade to the upside, and your take profit is going to be on the next high. All right, on the next high. All right, which may be this one or this one, depending on how high it is. So it's going to be on the next high, your first profit. Okay, so now we have this. Let's talk more about this. Look at this area. We have the continuation right here based on stochastic. Okay, now this is it. How can we be sure that this is going to go up more? We have break of structure right here. Okay, break of structure. Look at this last high has been broken with this candle. So its price went up and came down. Okay, on its way up, it gave us continuation entry. Okay, for us to take the continuation entry, where is the last high? This is the last high, the last structure. It has been broken. So this tells us that, see, take the trade, it will deliver. Now you can see we've taken the trade, it's on its way up. So after you've taken the trade right here, it has delivered 65 pips. Okay, and your stop loss is going to be here, 30 pips. So you are going to use the last low for your stop loss. So I like the continuation much a lot. Reason is that it gives tighter stop loss. But I like to take the entry from the beginning. So the continuation can give you the opportunity to add more trade while you are riding it to the upside. I hope you understand. So look at the structure right here. We have a move right here. Market went up, pull back. Okay, after the pullback, we have the cross right here. Okay, market went up to this place, broke this structure. Okay, this is like A, B, C, D, broke this structure. So the breaking of this structure confirms to us that once we see the next cross, either the 5 and 12 moving average crosses down, okay, or we see the continuation is going to be a good one to take to the upside. Now we can see price went down a little again. Okay, the 5 and 12 moving average does not cross, but it gave us continuation entry. If we had seen 5 and 12 moving average crosses to the downside, we take our trade on its way up. or we take the continuation entry, either of the two that happens right here. I hope you understand. All right. Now, this is going up again. It has gone up to this place. Look at, we have another break of structure right here. Another break of structure right here. Because this is the last high. It has been broken. This is the last high, has been broken. So now, with this, we're expecting this to pull down again. Now it's coming down. We can see the continuation is also about to happen right here. Look at the tip of the stochastic. It's about to cross. If on the next candle, the cross happen, we may take the trade. And if it does not happen, we wait for it to drop down. Then on its way up, we catch it. Sometimes there may be a fake out where the stochastic will cross right here for continuation. Then the next candle will drop and hit you out in stop loss. It happens like that sometimes. Let's say it happens like that 2 out of 10. Happens like that. 2 or 3 out of 10. Happens like that. Okay, so stochastic may give first entry, sometimes right here, continuation entry, then come down where we have the 5 and 12 moving average, now crosses down, then it will not cross down like this. Then go back up again. I hope you understand that. So it is still a good one to take. I don't know if this is getting clearer. It's making some sense to you guys. Okay, but this is what you want to look out for. Once you cross between this stochastic, I'm going to take this trade. All right, 80% of the time it will deliver. If what I've shared with you is making some sense, please type in yes in the chat, guys. If you have any question, please put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you have any question, guys. I want to be sure that we are on the same page and you guys, you are following. All right, that is good. That is good. I'm happy this is making some sense to you guys. All right, I'm happy. I'm happy. So let me know if you have any question in the chat. That is what I have to share with you guys. So now let me quickly look out for the, just a moment. Look out for the, just a moment. Okay, that's the link. We still have several links concerning this strategy. Okay, so feel free to just type in the King strategy. You have more links apart from these two. We still have several other links that that's going to teach you more about the strategy. So you may want to copy this down, but don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget, and ensure you activate the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever we upload any new content. All right. So, and this video, this training video is also going to be on our YouTube channel before Wednesday, hopefully. So, guys, let me know if you have any question in the chat. Let me know if you have any question in the chat. And for those who are still willing to take the harmonic pattern trading workshop, guys, this is going to be a game changer for those. I really want to congratulate those who have taken the course already, who are already taking it. I congratulate them because that is definitely going to be a game changer, except they are not ready to do it the right way. So for those who are still willing to join the train, the opportunity still opens because we had several DM that we should please extend the early bird discounts, and we have decided to extend this till tomorrow 12 noon Nigerian time. 12 noon Nigerian time. Trust me, trust my word. Once it's 12 noon, it goes back to $70. And the $70 also expires next Friday, because the mentorship will commence by next Friday. And once the mentorship commences, it's going to go back to the original price, which is 120. So if you really want to take that opportunity, make haste right now. We have one spot left. We have two earlier today. One is gone, so we have one spot left for whoever want to take the opportunity. So guys, let me know if you have any question in the chat. Let me know if you have any question in the chat. Any question in the chat so far? We spent 1 hour and our Sunday training is capped 1 hour. So I'm happy you guys, a lot of you guys are gaining some value. You're gaining some value. So, and if you have not joined our Telegram channel, make sure you do that right about now. That is where it's happening. You get first-hand information on our Telegram channel compared to those on WhatsApp. All right. So join our general Telegram group right here. So unless you can, from there you can also put in your comments. All right. So let me know, guys, if you have any question based on this strategy so far and based on what I've shared with you. Let me know if you have any question in the chat. If you do not have any question, type in no. In the absence of none, type in no. Type in no. And by 9:30 p.m. tonight, we already have the analysis for this week ready. So it will be premiering by 9:30 p.m. The next 15 minutes, the premiering will start. Okay, so you can follow the analysis live. Okay, I'm going to be there right there to attend to any question you guys you're going to have concerning the live analysis. So subscribe to our channel. There's a video right there for the analysis. Make sure you just set your reminder and click on the link. So while the primary is on, I will be live right there. So you can answer, you can ask any question based on any currency pair as I analyze it. All right. So make sure right now, subscribe to our channel and activate the bell icon and set reminder on the analysis. So the analysis is between Monday 21st of June to Friday 25th. So that's how we roll. All right. The strategy works for anything that is tradable, anything that has charts, anything, crypto, forex, binary, anything. But it's just that it has different approach. So for those of you who want to trade binary, we also have a recorded video on binary, a powerful one on binary. All right. So that goes for $70 as well. But we may have some discounts later on. We never can tell. So for those who are interested to take that course, that is 7 days class. All right. And we also have our home recommended broker where you can have 200% first deposit bonus. Okay. This helps a lot of us to, to have more money to trade with. All right. And we also have a section every Monday by 8:30 a.m. Nigerian time, every Monday to Friday, where we trade live on binary. Okay, so, and this is strictly for those who have taken our binary course. Okay, so we go live, we trade together, we make money, and we enjoy the profit. So this week alone, we have not been able to trade more than two. Reason is that I was seriously engaged with personal activity. So on the previous week, we were able to make well over 20% profit on binary on previous week. Okay, so that's how we roll. If you are interested to join our binary class, you can chat me up at the end of the class. Okay, Mr. Shinedu said, I'm just joining. Yes, when you pay, are you talking about the harmonic trading or the binary? The harmonic trading, when you pay, you get the video right immediately. Okay, you get the video, and also you also get the free harmonic pattern indicator. That is the joy of it. You get the free harmonic pattern indicator. The harmonic pattern alone is worth more than what you are paying for. And on top of that, every week I'm going to host those who have taken the course for 1 month mentorship program. Okay, and the 1 month mentorship program starts next Friday, once in a week. So this is where we make sure that you get it right. You have any question, you come to the mentorship class, we discuss about it. I show you what to do and how you can even do it more better. But believe me, after watching this 3 days video on the harmonic pattern trading workshop, you get it right, except you don't pay attention to what you are learning. And the mentorship is also there to also help you. That is one of the most important thing as well. It's an additional advantage for those who have taken the course. So that is it, guys. I want to congratulate those who have taken the course once again. So let's keep moving. That's how success starts. We've talked about the king strategy. The king strategy. All right. We talked about the king strategy. I've posted some link right in here, okay, where you can learn more about the strategy. But it does not stop here. We have several videos on this strategy on our YouTube channel. Okay, just type in the king strategy, it's going to pop up several videos for you. Then keep watching them after the other, but you want to start from these 2 videos that I have just posted right here. So copy it somewhere before we end the session in next 2 to 3 minutes. All right, so thank you so much, guys, for having me today. I still remain your host. My name remains Abolade Adekola, the Kingmaker. So if you are still interested to take the harmonic course, the door is still open between now and 12 noon tomorrow for $50. Okay, after that, trust me, by the grace of God, it's going to go back to $70. So nothing more, nothing less. All right, so thank you so much, guys, for having me. In the absence of no question, I want to congratulate those of you who are joining us for the first time. Please, let's share this with our family and friends. Let's invite everyone to join us. Okay, invite others to join us. We still have a lot of goodies to share with you guys. Trust me, if you have not been making money and you've lost money in the forex market before, you've come to the right place. By the grace of God, the story is going to change. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I'll see you guys same time next week with another amazing topic. All right, thank you so much, and bye bye for now. God bless and have a lovely night rest, and see you guys in the next few minutes as we premiere the analysis. All right, bye bye for now, and